Welcome friends. Today we will learn about generalized equation of conduction in differential form in Cartesian coordinate. Without wasting time, we are going to start it. First of all, what is we are making assumption in it. Material is homogeneous, that is rho equals to constant throughout, and this is our body in which x direction it is coming qx, and from x direction it is going out like qx plus dx. Now qc is heat generated per unit volume. We can also write it at heat generated per unit volume Qg. So from energy equations we can write it E in plus E generated minus E out equals to E stored. From Fourier law of conduction we can also write it at Qx is minus Kx, and perpendicular direction area dt by dx. In the same way, Qy is minus Ky to dx dz del t by del y. Qz is minus kz dx dy del t by del z. Q generated is Q generated dx dot dy dot dz, that is volume of cube. One more thing, from Taylor series of expansion, we all know Qx plus dx is Qx plus del by del x Qx dot dx. Same way we can write Qy plus dy is Qy plus del by del y Qy dot dy, and Qz plus del z equals to Qz plus del by del z Qz dot dz. Now from energy balance equation we know E in plus E generated minus E out is equals to E stored. So E in is Qx plus Qy plus Qz plus energy generated will be Q generated dot dx dot dy dot dz minus U out is Qx plus dx plus Qy plus dy plus Qz plus dz, and it will be del E by del t. Let it as equation number 1. Now we will put the value of qx plus dx, qy plus dy and qz plus dz in equation 1, and we will get qx plus qy plus qz plus q generated dx dy dz minus qx plus del by del x qx dot dx plus qy plus del by del y qy dot dy plus qz plus del by del z qz dot dz, and d we can write rho del x del y del z, rho into volume equals to mass, and this will be c del T by del T. This T is temperature and this is time. The things will be cancelled out is qx, x, qy, qz, qy, qz. So ultimately this will become q generated dx dy dz minus del y del x qx dx minus del by del y qy dy minus del by del z qz dz. This will be equals to rho dx dy dz dt by dt. Now we will put the value of qx, qy and qz from here, qx, qy and qz, and we will see what we are going to get it. Dx dy dz minus del by del x, and qx will be minus of kx dy dz into del by into del t by del x, right? Ka del t by del x, del t by del x minus del by del y minus of ky dx dz del t by del y minus of del by del z minus of kz dx dy del t by del z, and this will be rho dx dy dz del t by del t. This dx dy dz dy dz, sorry, here one thing should be dx, here will be dy, here will be dz. These things are going to cancel out, and ultimately we are going to get q generated plus del by del x kx del t by del x plus del by del y ky del t by del y plus del by del z kz del t by del z, and this will be equal to rho c del t by del t. Here we are going to make one more assumption to simplify this equation. Assumption we are going to make material is isotropic. Everywhere it will have same property. So kx equals to ky equals to kz equals to some constant k, so that we can remove it from the bracket. Now del by del x k del t by del x plus del by del y k del t by del y plus del by del z k del t by del z plus q generated equals to rho c del t by del t. Let's assume k is independent of temperature. Let's assume k is independent of temperature. Now we can remove it from the bracket and we can write it k del square t by del x square plus k del square t by del y square plus k del square t by del z square plus q generated equals to rho c del t by del t. Take k common and divide it. So we are going to ultimately get del square t by del x square plus del square t by del y square plus del square t by del z square plus q generated by k rho c by k, and we know k by rho c, this is k by rho c is alpha, so we can write it by 1 by alpha. We can write del square t by del x square plus del square t by del y square plus del square t by del z square plus q generated by k equals to 1 by alpha. Alpha is thermal diffusivity. This is the base of conduction. Everything will come out from it. We have made till now 3 assumptions. First one, material is homogeneous. Second one, material is